Hi everyone, welcome to week 9 of the virtual music quiz. I've had a change round again because like I say, I couldn't sit down on the floor on that cushion any longer. So we're back with the piano in the background. Okay, so glad everybody can join us. Can you let me know if the sound's okay again, please, tonight? And just to let you know what's coming up. Oh, nice to see everybody's tuned in. That's good. Okay, we've got obviously the pictures round that's already gone up tonight. You should have 15 pictures. We've also got a musicals round. So whereas it was songs from films last week, we've done 20 songs from musicals. Okay, this week. There's a couple of toughies in there as well. Okay, so be good for anybody that knows the musicals. Plus, we had a full house from Liz Walker last week. So well done, Liz. So we've got to make it a little bit tougher for you. Okay, to challenge you a bit more. Okay, round 3. I don't know why we've put 11 in, but we've got 11 questions for the years. Okay, so the years are back. Okay, I know some of you really find those hard. So again, it's half a point if you're a year out. Okay, then round 4 will be the doubles round, and there's 2 bonus questions in there. Okay, and last round it was the anagrams round, which you should have found online, and it was artists that have gone solo. Okay, so they used to be in a band and they're now solo. Okay, right, real. Okay, yeah, exactly. These Tuesdays do come around quick as well, so I can see some regulars on there. Right, hi to the Wombos, hi to Tracy Walker and Sue Ferris, Alan Clarkson, Martin Lewis. Okay, all right, no chance on the musicals. Okay, just remember it is a bit of fun. Okay, so I'm hoping that you've all seen the 15 pictures. Okay, I did put a second one up because some of you said, oh, you couldn't see the letters, but it just goes down in columns, like in alphabetical order, if you couldn't work it out. Hello again from Tynemouth and Luton. Oh, and Liz is on. Okay, right. Okay, so we'll get on to round 2, which is our musicals round. And it is, like I said, 1 point for each correct answer tonight. So I'm going to give you the song and you've got to tell me what musical it's from. Okay, so number 1 is All I Ask of You. Okay, number 1, All I Ask of You. Number 2, All That Jazz. Number 2 is All That Jazz. Okay, number 3, I'm guessing might be a little bit easier. My Favourite Things. So number 3, My Favourite Things. Number 4, And I Tell You I'm Not Going. I'll just had somebody ask about round 1. Round 1 is the pictures round, and it should be on both YouTube and Facebook already. Okay, so you just got to tell me the artists or the groups, and there's 15 points available for that one. Okay, so this is round 2 now. So you can keep going back and checking that one. All right, sorry, number 5. One day more. One day more. was number 5. Number 6, I'd do anything. I'd do anything was number 6. Okay, number 7, probably an easier one. The time warp. So number 7 is the time warp. Okay, and I think number 8 might be an easy one as well. Memory. Well, I wonder if it's memories, actually. I think it's memories, sorry. Number 8, memories. Okay, number 9. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Oh, sorry, Jules, I didn't get the message. So if you let me know which ones you've missed out on, I'll go back to those afterwards. Okay, so we're on number 10 now. Good morning, Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore. Number 11. There's no business like show business. Okay, so I'll go up to number 10 again for you then, Jules, because that was number 11 there. There's no business like show business. Right, number 12. Close every door. Close every door. Number 12. Right, number 13. If I were a rich man. If I were a rich man. Number 14. Wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be lovely? Okay, number 15. I'm thinking this might be an easier one. The circle of life. So 15 again, the circle of life. Right, number 16. Might be a tricky one. Happy talk. So number 16 again, happy talk. And to give you a clue about that, it's a song that Captain Sensible sang. Number 17. I'm thinking this might be a bit easier. It's a hard knock life. Hey, Fiona's on. Well done, Fiona. It's good. Okay, number 18. Getting to know you. My mum will know the answer to this one. So Fiona, get mum to be listening to these musical questions. Okay, she'll know some of these. Okay, number 19. Beauty school dropout. Don't put the answers though, Fiona, on the screen, okay? Don't put the answers on the page. Just write them down. Number 20 is a toughie, I think. Okay. I Won't Send Roses. And that's from my mum's favourite musical. So mum will know that one, Fiona. Just text Fiona, please, and tell her not to put the answers on. Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm going to go back and do 1 to 10 for Jules, who missed those ones. So number 1 was All I Ask of You. All I Ask of You. Number 2, All That Jazz. All That Jazz. Number 3, My Favourite Things. Number 4, And I'll Tell You I'm Not Going. And I Tell You I'm Not Going. Okay, number 5, One Day More. Okay, so we're okay from there, Jules. Number 6 was I'd Do Anything. Okay. Right, brilliant. Okay. Right, as you can hear, Sussy is about, but it's a little bit too high for him today. Can come and make an appearance if you like, Kira. There you go, lot of Sussy tonight. Looks really impressed, something. Right. Oh, number 20 again. Yeah. I think this is a toughie. Okay. I Won't Send Roses. Just a bit of a clue for that one. It's probably one of the older musicals it is. So it's been around for a long time. Okay, that's my mum's favourite musical. We actually went to see it. It might have been last year or the year before. And it is really good, actually. Okay, right. Number 3 then, round 3. It is The Years Back Again. Okay, so some people love The Years, some people don't. Okay, right, so number 1, Express Yourself by Madonna and Bat Dance by Prince. Okay, number 2, Mac the Knife by Bobby Darin and Living Doll by Cliff Richard and the Shadows. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Ian's uploaded the questions onto YouTube now for round 2. Okay, number 3, Complicated by Avril Lavigne and Lose Yourself by Eminem. Okay, number 4, You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes and Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks. So You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes and Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks. Oh, sorry, right. I just noticed that Alan wanted number 19. 19 was from the last round, Beauty School Dropout. Okay, right, back to number 5 on the years. Burning Love by Elvis and Rocket Man by Elton John. So Burning Love by Elvis and Rocket Man by Elton John. Okay, number 6. Hello by Adele and Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. I'm going too fast. Okay. If you want me to repeat those first 5 again. So Express Yourself by Madonna and Bat Dance by Prince. Okay, number 2 was Mac the Knife by Bobby Darin and Living Doll by Cliff Richard and the Shadows. Number 3 was Complicated by Avril Lavigne and Lose Yourself by Eminem. Number 4 was You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes and Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks. So number 5 again, Burning Love by Elvis and Rocket Man by Elton John. Okay, number 6, Hello by Adele and Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. Okay, so number 7, If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow and Wannabe by the Spice Girls. So If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow and Wannabe by the Spice Girls. I know they probably do take a little bit more thinking about these. Okay, number 8, Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder and Rock On by David Essex. So Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder and Rock On by David Essex. Oh, I meant to say Heidi is playing tonight. Thank you for your gorgeous card, Heidi. Really pretty. From your mum, from Helena. Okay. Right, number 9. Always by Bon Jovi. Sorry, this is number 9. Always by Bon Jovi and Boys and Girls by Blur. Yes, I had a lovely birthday, thank you. Managed to have a social distance picnic, so it was better than, not socialising at all. I think everybody's birthday and lockdown this year is going to be different, isn't it? So yeah, it was lovely. Right, number 10 is With or Without You, U2, and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship. Oh, Sooty has made an appearance actually. Very quick one. Maybe he'll come back later. Not sure where he is. And number 11, perhaps we just wanted an odd number of questions this week. Hot and Cold by Katy Perry and I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. This is 3, yeah. So Hot and Cold by Katy Perry and I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Okay, so I'm hoping the speed was better. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes in between that round. Maybe I can find Sooty, see where he's disappeared to. Oh, he's there on the floor actually. Maybe he'll come and make an appearance. I'm just going to say hello, Sooty. Come on. I'm going to say hello. There he is, look. Yeah, he's actually enjoying having more attention, a bit like a lot of dogs at the moment. One good thing about lockdown, then probably the owners are getting to spend a little bit more time with the pets, aren't they? And he is. I tell you what Sooty does actually that gets lots of oohs and ahs. He actually likes to run alongside the bike. So when we go for a bike ride, he scampers along like a little deer, like Bambi. And we live on a hill, so when we come down the hill on the bikes, it's absolutely amazing the speed that he can run. And he does literally look like his legs are just bouncing up and down, you know, behind him. So yeah, and everybody's like, oh, look at that lovely little dog, look. So yes, and he's got such a nice little temperament, he has. Okay, shall I let you go back down and sleep? Yeah. Come on then. There we go. Right, we have got a cat as well called Charlie, and they play together. They do. That's quite funny. So Sooty is about the same size as the cat, and they like play fight on the garden together. Right, okay, so I can move on to round 4, which is the doubles round. Okay, so there is 2 bonus questions in here, but I'll let you know. Okay. Right. Okay, right, number 1. Okay, and I think there probably is a couple of tricky ones this week, and I've tried to make it a bit more challenging. Okay, so number 1, Mama Used to Say was a hit in 1982 for which R&B artist? So Mama Used to Say was a hit in 1982 for which R&B artist? I don't know where Charlie is at the moment. You know what cats are like, it's all on their terms, isn't it? Right, and the second part of number 1 is, and who did he team up with on Another Step Closer to You in 1986? So who did he team up with in 1986 on the hit Another Step Closer to You? Okay. Yeah, I love cats and dogs. Oh, we've had all sorts of pets in our house, gerbils, rabbits. Not hamsters, I don't think. We had a bearded dragon, lizard as well. But yeah, just a cat and a dog at the moment. Okay, number 2. Which band sang September in 1979? So which band sang September in 1979? And this is probably a tricky one. And which of their members went on to do a duet with Phil Collins? If you need another clue for that, you'll have to let me know. Which of their members went on to do a duet with Phil Collins? Oh wow, that's a long, good age for a rabbit, isn't it? 11 years. Right, number 3. Which rock and pop band had a hit in 1988 with Big Area? And who is their lead singer? So I would say they were like rock pop. So which rock pop band had a hit in 1988 with Big Area? And who is their lead singer? Number 4. Which music show was hosted by Paula Yates on a Friday night during the late 80s and 90s? Used to love watching this. And who was her main co-host? So which music show was hosted by Paula Yates on a Friday night during the late 80s and 90s? And who was her main co-host? And there's a bonus point now. So if you can name another presenter from that show, there's another bonus point. And there is actually, there's 8 other people that you could get a bonus point for there. I think there's probably one that would stand out to most people. Okay, so you can get a possible 3 points for that last one. Okay, number 5. My brother would know the answer to this one straight away. How many members are there in Madness? So how many members are in Madness? And which of their songs is about a famous actor? So how many members are there in Madness? And which of their songs is about a famous actor? Okay, number 6. Which Scottish singer sang Morning Train? So which Scottish singer sang Morning Train? And which Bond theme did they also sing? And which Bond theme did they also sing? Okay, number 7. How many singles did Ed Sheeran release from his album Divide? So how many singles did Ed Sheeran release from his album Divide? And what was his debut single called in 2011? What was his debut single called in 2011? Okay, number 8. Who sang Maybe Baby and Peggy Sue? So who sang Maybe Baby and Peggy Sue? And how old were they when they were sadly killed in a plane crash? It was a lost talent, this was. Okay, and how old were they when they were sadly killed in a plane crash? Okay, number 9. Okay, who had a massive hit in 2014 with Chandelier? Yeah, it was very sad. So who had a massive hit in 2014 with Chandelier? And which country are they from? Kieran, I just need you to check something for me in a minute. Just write it down. Okay, and number 10. Okay, which band had a big hit with Money for Nothing? So which band had a big hit with Money for Nothing? And who performed guest vocals on this track? So who performed guest vocals on this track? And here's the other bonus point. If you can name the lead singer of the band that I'm talking about. So a bonus point for the lead singer of the band. Okay. Right, okay, Kira, just need you to do that for me if you wouldn't mind. Just to check that for me. Yeah, thank you. Right, okay, so number 5 was the Anagrams, okay, and it was Going Solo, okay. So the first one was Forewarn's Blonde, 7 and 7, and it was Floral Killer. Number 2, yeah, the last one of those questions was probably the first album that my dad bought me as well. I've still got it now. Okay, right, deviating, sorry. Number 2, New Feasting, 4 and 7, Italian Bloodline, Rhyming with Men. Number 9, sorry, Tom's just asked a question. No, number 9 was, yeah, sorry, and where are they from? So who sang Chandelier and where are they from? Right, okay, sorry. Hi, Tom and his mum. Looking forward to meeting you at long last when it's Tom's 21st birthday at some point. Okay, number 3. High Lull Yarn was 6 and 4, and it was Do What This Mount. Okay, number 4. Furry crime deed. Furry crime deed. Oh, sorry, I've missed one out. Number 4. All Miller warship. And that was 8 and 8. And it was stylish and happy chap. And number 5. Furry crime deed. 7 and 7. Liquid metal showman. Number 6. Header by rib. 6 and 5. Blonde girl meets boy. Number 7. Rye lag boar. 4 and 6. Lineker who left that party. And number 8, I know there was a mistake on this one. So it is enrich oil lie. 6 and 7. And it's hello from wealthy chap. And number 9, terrible page. 5 and 7. Biblical with a sort of hammer. And number 10, chill son lip. 4 and 7, pour into pocketbook. So I'm hoping you're liking the clues to the anagrams because it involves a little bit of thought, that does. Because you have to think a little bit outside the box for them, but also give you enough of a clue to get it. So always let me know if you think it's too hard or too easy, please. Okay, the anagrams. Okay, so that is all the rounds. Okay, there should be a grand total of 78 points that you can get tonight. So there's 15 for the pictures, 20 for the musicals, 11 points for the years, 22 for the doubles because there's 2 bonus points in there, and 10 for the anagrams. So yeah, it's 78 points in total. Okay, so just give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go through the answers. I'm sure you've still got a really good score, Liz. Right, brill. Okay, right, so I know a few of you said that the picture round was harder tonight. Okay, yeah, maybe there was a couple more alternative bands on there, or indie bands maybe. Okay, so, Jason and Alex and Telford, hello. Okay, I've got a couple come through, and I've got a couple of shout outs to do as well at the end. Okay. In fact, before I forget, okay, I'll just do a couple of birthdays. So I think the 25th of May, which was yesterday, happy birthday to Emma Evans, love mum, dad, Gary Marsland, Ella, Max, and Rosie. Okay, I hope you had a nice birthday. Okay, we've got 2 wedding anniversaries as well. So, wow, happy 20th wedding anniversary to Lisa and Mark Pearson Leach. That's impressive. And even more impressive, happy 26th wedding anniversary to Barbara and Simon Rigg. So amazing, well done. Okay, and on the shout outs page tonight, okay, I have thanked all my regular kind of friends and colleagues who've been doing the quiz since week 1 as well. And I've also put a big thank you to like Kira, you know, my youngest daughter, who always does the picture round for you. I pick the pictures, but she puts it together for you because she's much better at that. And me. And thank you to both of my daughters really for the support each week, because I have to read the questions out to them and make sure they think it's all right. Okay, and thank you to Ian Pettit, because he does the work behind the scenes, like, you know, blocking any nuisance messages that's come in and also uploading to YouTube for me. So thank you. And like saying thank you everybody who's been doing the quiz since week 1. Okay, hope you're still enjoying it. Right, okay, so here we go. All right, pictures round. Okay, number 1, one of my favourite bands is New Order. Okay, so that could have been a toughie, that one. Okay, B, so we're going down, remembering columns. That crazy hair is the Thompson Twins. Big band in the 80s. Some really good tunes, actually. Letter C. Okay, a bit more of a recent artist. It's Jess Glynn. Okay, D. One of those bands that always get you up dancing at a wedding when it's played, the Nolans. Okay, when they play I'm in the Mood for Dancing, I think everybody has to get up to that one. And E, I've had to put this one on for Ian Pettit, actually. It's Salt and Pepper. F might have been a bit trickier. This is the DJ Calvin Harris, DJ and producer. And G is a very young looking Westlife down there. So Barbara and Tim, did you actually get D? Did you get the Nolans in the end? I had to go and do a printout because it came up as quite dark for them. Tim is my lovely neighbour who mended my door for me a couple of weeks ago, and it doesn't squeak anymore, so that's great. Okay, right, H. Okay, is the sultry Belinda Carlisle. I, another great band that I saw in Manchester a couple of years ago, Depeche Mode. Really good live. And J. Just getting a message through from Heidi that me and Catherine saw Salt and Pepper live in March. It was amazing. Did they do Push It? Okay, J might have been a toughie. It is Bette Midler. You know, famous for Wind Beneath My Wings. Yeah, well done, Martin. Yeah, good taste there. I saw them headline the Reading Festival in 1988, and it was absolutely amazing. I remember it absolutely chucked it down with rain, and they did a light strobe show, and it made it even more atmospheric because it was raining, and like you said, the light strobes. And the song that I really remember, it's probably one of my favourite songs now, is Bizarre Love Triangle. So hey, you were there as well. It's funny, isn't it, when you get talking who was actually at the same concerts as you. Right, sorry, I do deviate a little bit. K is Slade. Look at Noddy Holder with his tall hat on. I think that was a bit of a giveaway. L Another great artist, Elvis Costello. Surprised how many songs he's actually made. When you look, he's made hundreds of songs. Yeah, very talented. Yes, yeah, I'm going to say now, I've actually met Bjork from the Sugar Cubes. And like I said, they were one of my, well, yeah, they were a really good band, like you say, and I've seen them quite a few times. Although I've got to say, I do prefer Bjork on her own, because I think a couple of the band members were a bit crazy in the Sugar Cubes. Right. M was Aretha Franklin. Sorry. Yeah, I was Depeche Mode. And L, if it was L, Elvis Costello. And M, Aretha Franklin. N was the one-hit wonder, Chesney Hawkes. And O is, of course, Barry Manilow. Okay, so if you got 15 points on there, well done. Okay, so we can move on to the musicals now. See, tell me if you think this round was tough, everybody. Okay, I suppose it depends whether you're a musicals lover or not. Okay, so answers have been uploaded. Oh, we've got some high scores, 15, 13. That's good. Brilliant. Okay, so round 2. Number 1. Oh, Salt and Pepper Let You Down. Who did you think it was, Liz? Oh, 15 for the Wombles. Phil and Mark and Andy, 14. Some good scores coming in. Is that the only one you didn't get, Jason? Depeche Mode. Oh, Leanne Webster, 15. Kira, I think we're going to have to find some tougher ones next week. A few tougher ones. Right. Okay. Right. Let's get on to the answers for round 2. So there was 20 points available. So ignore the 14 at the top if it says 14, please, when the answers are uploaded. Okay, there is 20 points. Okay, the first one was, oh, Donna, 13. Well done. Okay, All I Ask of You was from Phantom of the Opera. So All I Ask of You was from Phantom of the Opera. Okay, number 2. I think that's got to be one of the most well-known musicals, I think. All That Jazz was in Chicago. It's a really well-known song. It's whether you linked it to the right musical. So it was Chicago. Number 3. I think this has still got to be one of my favourite musicals. My favourite things is, of course, from The Sound of Music. This one might have been a toughie, number 4. And I tell you, I'm not going. And that was from Dreamgirls. It's quite a big, belter of a song. And quite a few people have covered it over the years. Did I think the lady from The Voice did it actually. What's her name, Kira, who's a judge on The Voice?
Aurora, Lucy J.
No.
Don't know.
come to me in a minute. Okay. Right, number 5 was One Day More. I can never say this very well. It's Les Miserables. Les Miserables. Jennifer Hudson, thank you. Yes, that's it. It's Jennifer Hudson who sang it. Okay, number 6. I'd Do Anything. And of course, this is another great musical that I could watch. Sad at the end, it's Oliver. Number 7, The Time Warp. Of course, is from the Rocky Horror Show. Number 8, Memories. Of course, is from Cats. I think some people loved the film version and some people absolutely slated it, didn't they? Don't like it at all. Not seen it myself. Number 9, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, is of course from Evita. Good song that is. Okay. Number 10, Good Morning Baltimore. And ignore it if it says Good Morning Starshine on the answers. It is Good Morning Baltimore. And that is from Hairspray. This might have been a toughie one, number 11. There's No Business Like Show Business. And that is from Annie, Get Your Gun. Number 12, Close Every Door. It's from Joseph and a Technicolor Dreamcoat. So Close Every Door. It's from Joseph and a Technicolor Dreamcoat. Number 13, and I know Fiona got this one right. If I Were a Rich Man. And it is from Fiddler on the Roof. Number 14, Wouldn't It Be Lovely? Of course, it was Audrey Hepburn in My Fair Lady. Number 15 might have been a little bit easier. Was A Circle of Life. And that is, of course, from The Lion King. I've never seen the musical, but I love the film. I think this might have been a toughie, number 16, Happy Talk. And it is from South Pacific. Did you get the answer for me, Kira? It's that one I wanted you to check.
Yeah.
Oh, because you've got a different answer to me on that one. Can you just check it again for me? Okay. Right, number 17. It's a Hard Knock Life. It's of course from Annie. Number 18, Getting to Know You, is from The King and I. I bet my mum would have known that one too. Let me know how you're getting on, Fiona. Okay, number 19, Beauty School Dropout. It's probably my favourite musical, and it's Grease.
No, what's this to say?
Okay. And number 20, which I think is probably the hardest one, I Won't Send Roses, is from Mac and Mabel. Okay, so it was It was the first like black and white artist. She was Mabel, and Mac was her, her boss, like the producer. And it's a bit of a love story. If you ever get a chance to go and watch it, it is very good actually. And that song is sad, but it's good. Okay, so let me know how you got on with the musicals. Was it a tough round, that one? Oh, well done, Liz. 20 out of 20. Oh, Marie, yeah. It is a good musical. I'd never seen it before. My mum used to go on and on about it, saying how much she loved it. And of course, she took us, like you say, went to the Royal Concert Hall in Nottingham. I think it was last year. And like you say, it was really good. Another sad ending, no. 18. Yes, was The King and I. Oh, well done, June. Helped Alan Clarkson out. Got some good scores coming in actually from the musicals. 20. So doing well so far. Now, I'm going to do the answers to round 3. Sorry. Get Kira to check something again because might be a discrepancy in one of the answers. Okay, but it's a years round now. Okay, so 1 point if you've got the correct year, half a point if you're a year out. Okay, right. So Express Yourself by Madonna and Bat Dance by Prince were both hits in 1989. So well done if you got 1989. Okay, number 2. Mac the Knife by Bobby Darin and Living Doll by Cliff Richard and The Shadows was 1950. Wow, way back then. Okay, number 3. Complicated by Avril Lavigne and Lose Yourself by Eminem were both hits in 2002. Number 4. You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes and Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks were both hits in 1966. Is it 1959? Can you check that one, Kira? Have we made a mistake on that one?
What?
Can you check Living Doll?
What about
So
it?
I might have made a typing error there.
What?
So Living Doll.
What about it?
Cliff Richard, can you check the year for me? I might have made a typing error there, sorry. Okay, number 5, I'll come back to that one in a minute, is Burning Love by Elvis and Rocket Man by Elton John was 1972. Yeah, lots of people are saying 59.
Yeah, it was 59.
Yeah, sorry, it's 59, that one. So number 2 should be 1959. So sometimes I write these down and I had a bit of help with the years this week. So yeah, just typed that up wrong. So apologies for that one. Okay, number 6, Hello by Adele and Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. Both hits in 2015. So number 6 was 2015. So not too long ago. Okay, number 7, If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow. I love that song. And Wannabe by the Spice Girls was 1996. Okay. And number 8, Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder and Rock On by David Essex was 1973. Okay, number 9, Always by Bon Jovi and Boys and Girls by Blur was 1994. Okay, number 10, With or Without You by U2 and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship were both hits in 1987. The year I left school, 1987. Okay, number 11. So we've just gone for an odd number this week. Is Hot and Cold by Katy Perry and I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Both hits in 2008. Okay, so you should have number 1, 1989, number 2, 1959, number 3, 2002, number 4, 1966, number 5, 1972, number 6, 2015, number 7, 1996, number 8 was 1973, number 9 was 1994, number 10 was 1987, and number 11, 2008. So the answers have been uploaded. Oh, 11 out of 11 for Liz. So you're nearly on 4 points, Liz, again tonight. I know the music, the years can really throw you, can't they? Okay. Right, okay, so we'll move on to round 4. And this might be where the discrepancy is. So the doubles, because I've got 2 different answers here. So, like you say, for one of the questions. So if you've got either of those 2, we'll give you a point. Okay. Oh, so yeah, some people have struggled on the years this week. Right, okay, here we go. Right, answers to round 4, the doubles. So, Mama Used to Say was a hit in 1982 for Junior. And who did he team up with on Another Step Closer to You? It was, of course, the gorgeous Kim Wilde in 1986. So Junior and Kim Wilde for answers for number 1. I used to love Kim Wilde. She was probably my female idol. She was. Okay, number 2. Which band sang September 1979? You'd know it even if you thought, oh, I don't know that song. It's a really famous one. It's Earth, Wind and Fire. And they had about 12 band members. They had no, maybe more. And which of the band members went on to do a duet with Phil Collins? It is Philip Bailey. Of course, he did Easy Lover with Phil Collins. So I learnt something this week, actually, because I didn't know he was in Earth, Wind and Fire. Okay, number 3. Which rock pop band had a hit in 1988 with Big Area? It was one of my favourite bands at the time. It was then Jericho. I had a little bit of a mini obsession with them because I don't know if anybody saw the concert that Mark Shaw, because obviously Mark Shaw, it was the lead singer. They organised a live concert last weekend. He did. And I dug all my records out, all my vinyl out, and I was surprised to see how many I'd got signed, by them. I think I used to just go along to all the signings that they did in record shops at the time, and I've got quite a lot of my, vinyl signed by Van Jericho. Okay, but yeah, the concert was really good, and it was an aid of charity. It was a child bereavement charity. Don't know if they might do another one. Okay, right. Okay, number 4 then. So which music show was hosted by Paulie Yates on a Friday night in the late 80s and 90s? Of course, it was a Tube. Okay, and a main co-host was Jules Holland. Jules Holland still appears on quite a lot of stuff now. He does. But a bonus point. Okay, if you could name another one of the presenters. And I think that probably the most famous one after those two was Muriel Gray. She was a Scottish lady. She has quite a short, blonde, like elfin-like haircut. And then there was Leslie Ash, believe it or not. Leslie Ash used to be a presenter on the Tube. Gary James, you could have had. Michael Cremona. Felix Howard. Tony Fletcher. Nick Laird Clowes. And Mike Everett. Okay. Just mind putting the light on, Kira, please. Thank you. Right, so here's where the discrepancy comes on the next question. So we've got two different answers for this one. Okay, so number 5, how many members are there in Madness? Okay, I've got 6. And Kira's just got 7 as well. Okay, so if you've got 6 or 7, you can have a point. Okay. And which of their songs features is about a famous actor? And of course, it is Michael Caine. My name is Michael Caine. Oh, it looks like we're getting some silly messages coming on again. So it's about this time, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense now. Lost Palmer's 7. Yeah. Okay, so it was 7. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Number 6. Which Scottish singer sang Morning Train? It was Sheena Easton. So it's My Baby Takes the Morning Train. And which James Bond theme tune did they also sing? For Your Eyes Only. She's got a really good voice, actually, Sheena Easton. Yeah, thank you to Ian. I think he must be deleting them really quick as soon as they're coming on. Okay, number 7. How many singles did Ed Sheeran release from his album Divide? He actually released every song from that album. So it was 16 songs. And what was his debut single in 2011? It was the 18. Okay, number 8. Who sang Maybe Baby and Peggy Sue? Of course, it was Buddy Holly. The first record that my dad bought me. And I had one of those like plug-in turntables when I was about 10, I think. Yeah, it would have been 10. And he bought me the Best of Buddy Holly album. And I've actually been to see the Buddy Holly story at the theatre. It's really good. And sadly, he was only 22 when he was killed in the plane crash. Yeah, when you look at it, it just comes up as Morning Train by Sheena Easton. Okay, number 9. Who had a massive hit with Chandelier in 2014? It's Sia. And I was surprised about this. She comes from Australia. She comes from down under. Yeah, very sad. I was really surprised at 22. I thought it was like, late 20s. Okay, number 10. Which band had a big hit with Money for Nothing? It's Dire Straits. And who did guest vocals? It's Sting. And what is the name of the lead singer in Dire Straits? It's Mark Knopfler. Yeah, so she's from Australia, yeah. Because I just typed in Australian artist and I was surprised actually that she came up in the list. Okay, so well done. Okay, let me know how you got on with that round. So again, there was a possible 22 points in that round. 17, 18, coming in 12, 14, 16. Oh, Liz is on fire. Look, she's got another 22. So I think at the moment there was only a couple on the pitch around. Liz, that let you down. There's some good scores anyway coming in. Okay, so last but not least, it is the anagrams. Okay, so number 1 was Brandon Flowers. Of course, he was the lead singer of the Killers. Okay, number 2, Gwen Stefani. Of course, she used to be in No Doubt. And she's had a really good successful solo career on her own. Okay, number 3 is Lauryn Hill. Of course, was formerly in the Fugees. She had a big hit with Do Wop. Do that thing, do wop. Number 4 is Pharrell Williams. I had some of his trainers for my birthday actually, and they are really nice. Some like tennis trainers. Okay, number 5 is Debbie Harry. Of course, the very famous lead singer of Blondie. Number 7. This was a tricky one to do a clue for, so I'm hoping you all got this one. Gary Barlow. Okay, number 8 is Lionel Richie. And apologies because I was convinced he'd got a T in his name until somebody pointed it out. So yeah, Lionel Richie, of course, was in with the Commodores. Okay, number 9, Peter Gabriel. And of course, he had the huge hit in the 80s with Sledgehammer. I think it was one of those really early innovative videos that came out. I remember seeing it on the chart show. And he was in Genesis before he went solo. And last but not least, number 10, his co-band member. It is Phil Collins. Okay, and of course he was in Genesis as well. So let me know your scores. So there was a possible 10 points on the anagrams this week. 10 out of 10. The anagrams, that's good. But only 52 out of 70. That's still really good. Okay. Or missed out number 5. Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Yeah. So number 5 was Freddie Mercury. And of course, I don't think I need to explain that one. Lead singer with Queen. Oh, some good clues, some good scores, sorry, coming through for the anagrams. Yeah, Freddie Mercury, number 5. 10 out of 10 for the Wombos. Okay. So any ideas for next week could be appreciated. Okay, we're going to have to start repeating things again because, like I say, we've done 9 weeks now. Okay, I think everybody likes the pictures and the anagrams, so we'll probably keep those in the doubles so we can, like, you know, vary another 2 rounds each week. Yeah, it was Freddie Mercury. Sorry that I missed out number 5. Okay. Yeah, we think we've got an idea for anagrams next week anyway. A different one. But if anybody's got any really good ideas for the other 2 rounds, that would be appreciated. Okay. I can't believe we're in the last week of May. Okay, and it'll be June next week when we do the quiz again. Okay. Hope everybody's managing to stay safe still. It is much nicer now. We can do a little bit more exercise and get out and about. But please be sensible still, everyone. And, you know, adhere to the social distancing rules. Okay. And pants on the ears. Okay, but have a good week, everyone. And stay safe. And see you all again next Tuesday. Okay. All right. Okay. Take care. Bye.